From touring alongside superstars like Beyoncé and Mariah Carey to appearing in blockbuster hits like Stomp the Yard and Step Up 2, Shum Jr. is slowly making his name known in Hollywood not just as a dancer, but an actor. You'll be seeing a lot more of Mr. Shum as his character Mike Chang steps up into the spotlight on the hit show Glee. But sorry girls, this one is taken. This trilingual cutie spoke with Goldsea about growing up in Costa Rica, making it in Hollywood, and what he looks for in a girl. How did dancing as a passion start for you? Did it start in your room when you were like a teenager?
When I was a little kid, I grew up watching Michael Jackson. You'd mimic all those moves and failed doing it. But dancing really came later in the years. During the late years of my high school years, I saw the dance team perform, and my friend dared me to audition for it. So we both went and we auditioned, and the sad part is he didn't end up making it, but I did, and I made it, and I was in a room full of girls, which was pretty awesome, and just a couple of dudes, and we would perform, and it was cool. But a couple of my friends, we were in the group as well, and we wanted to make guys, a part of the show is the same amount as how girls were involved. And so we started, watching music videos, mimicking them, and choreographing our own stuff.
Did you ever think you would lead to an acting career?
Yeah, that was my first passion. I came into the intentions of coming to LA and acting and finding an agent, but I got like dancing came. It came again during that career when I moved here. I took a dance class, for fun, and then these choreographers saw me, and they asked me if I'd go on tour with this artist, and I said, okay. And they're like, yeah, you're going to Europe, everything's paid for, you'll get paid. And I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, that's such a cool deal. And there'd be months when I have absolutely no work, and that's when I'd hear it from my parents. Well, you should be going to school, you should be doing this, blah blah blah. And I'd stick it out for a couple of months, and I would have to borrow money from my parents. But that didn't. After the first year, I started gaining a sense of business that I can't just frolic around and wait for a job. I have to take initiative and treat this as a business. As far as how people look at Asian Americans or just anybody, you have to create. Sometimes you have to create your own opportunities, and that's eventually what I want to do, is create opportunities for myself and for others. And I think that's where it's obvious at, being a writer and taking on that role of possibly directing in the future. And it's not something I want to do right now, but I'm learning and sitting there behind, learning a lot from behind the camera as well whenever I'm on set.
What's the development of your character Michael Chang looking like on Glee?
The writers really love hearing our experiences, or even just stories that come from us, and then they might manipulate it and change it, or they might really actually just use it from what they hear. What's really fun about the show is that it inspires people, and I just got a call yesterday. Even someone who is suffering from a terminally ill disease I got to talk to her, and she says that the show really inspires and keeps her being positive and staying strong to just fight through this battle that she's going through.
Well, tell us about the LXD.
John Chu, he's the creator of LXD. He's the director of Step Up 2 and then Step Up 3D. And he's always had a vision for seeing these guys as these dancers as characters and giving them the spotlight that they deserve, because they're a lot more than just backup dancing for someone or being always in the background. It doesn't feel like a web series. It literally, the work that's put into it, and the budget, it's pretty much non-existent. It's really done bare bones, but the people that we have working on it are some great talented people.